evening, YouTube. Austin Tritcher coming at you with a new review. Coming at you now with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Batman v Superman figure pack. These figures are 6 inches tall and are amazing. The box is even more amazing. This is for adult collectors only. And as you can see on the back, it has the standard Batman v Superman logo. But the box does something incredible. You press the button right here and watch this. Oh, that's awesome! I'm sorry if I'm geeking out here, guys. I've been looking forward to this for so long. We finally get to see Batfleck and Superman. My goodness, this is world finest in the making. Let's see what these figures look like outside the package, though. Here they are outside of their packaging, and oh my goodness, they look amazing. Look at the detail, look at the painting, look at the lifelike look of the characters from the movie. Let's take a look at them each to see what I'm talking about here. Alright, starting off with the man who kicked off the DC Cinematic Universe, the Man of Steel, Superman. He looks, well, super. He is very well designed. I love the new 52 look they're going for with Clark Kent's design. I just love it. The hands can turn, both hands can, so you can give him any of his classic poses, like here from the Iron Giant, what the hell was I saying? Iron Giant, Superman, and oh man, I'm just so excited. You know, I haven't owned a Superman toy in a long time, and it's really nice to, you know, be able to play with Superman again, a character I loved watching as a kid alongside with Spider-Man and Batman. Henry Cavill's likeness is very well portrayed in this figure. One problem I have, though, is some of the painting on the chest. Now, I've seen other photos online where there have been major paint problems with this chest, but I may have that worked on, or I'll just leave it alone. Until then, I'll just have to deal with it. I love the cloth cape. It really brings out Clark's sort of posability as well. Like if you hooked him up to a fan, or like it's windy in the middle of the day and you look down on it, it's like, yeah, you see Superman. His cape is like flapping all over the place. It's awesome. I love the belt design. I love the whole the weird studded nature to his costume. I heard like on the studs that they're little S's, which would be cool considering he's Kryptonian and that's probably how their suits are structured on Krypton, but who knows. I really do love Henry Cavill's likeness on this figure. I'm sorry, I mentioned that before, but it's just like amazing how much detail was put into these adult collections. It's just, you know, it's very satisfying. As a fan of DC Comics and Marvel Comics, it's nice to know that Mattel has always had the best interest with their toys in mind, especially for their adult collectors. Now, I warn you though, the cape can get some stitching problems right here. This happened when I took it out of there. So just don't mess with it. Just leave it be, or else it'll get ripped. Now let's move on to the Dark Knight himself. And here he is, the Caped Crusader, the Batman. I'm calling him the Batman because this is Ben Affleck's Batman. This is the Dark Knight Returns Batman. Frank Miller's Batman, the Batman. I am freaking out here. Ben Affleck's likeness is perfectly captured in the face sculpt right here, as you can see. I love the fact that if you look closely at the figure, he has brown eyes. How did they do that? I love how the scaly cowl looks. It just looks so cool. It looks like a monster, and he is big. He's bigger than Superman, which is true because Ben Affleck's character is older than Henry Cavill. And this is amazing. It's like, oh yeah, I'm strong, oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm acting like an idiot doing this. I just really love these figures, and I've been waiting for them a long time too. Kudos to the person who mailed them to me. I can't really tell you the name. Anyway, I love how the creases in the suit are there. It looks like he hand-stitched this together. Like, it could be a bulletproof bodysuit, but he just had to put the spandex over it just to scare people. The big bat is obviously Frank Miller's work. It looks amazing. The utility belt looks absolutely fantastic. As you can tell, it's like it's got a mixture of silver, gold, and yellow right here for the buckle areas and the pouches. It really brings out the classic Batman we know. It has a grabbing hand here. This thing came with with batarangs as well, but I have to remove those separately, which will take a while, which I will get to later. It has a fist hand if you want to do something where you have a Joker toy and you want to make it look like he's punching the Joker, going, "Where are they?" you can do that, and it's just, oh man, it's just like, I'm just really happy for this set to finally come here. I haven't been this happy since I got a Pacific Rim toy. This is so awesome. Like, it's really been something a lot of fans in the DC Comics fandom have been looking forward to since, like, the original 1989 thing ends when Superman returns and The Dark Knight happened in theaters. Everyone was looking forward to seeing these two guys meet on screen, and you know, finally we're getting that. And Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill are the greatest people, I think, who can really bring these characters to a new light, as you've seen from the trailer. Oh, sorry, Batman. As you notice, there are some color issues with this. I call them issues, but they're not really that big. It's like they have studded brass sort of things on both the boots and the knuckle joints right here. They're okay. They'll probably fade away over time, so you don't have to worry about them being on there forever. But yeah, this figure is top notch. The cape is, I love the cape. I'm digging the cape. It's really nice. It's different from Superman's cape. It's more sturdy and more flexible, and above all, it's got that leathery finish to the to the silk part right here, which is what Batman's cape is a lightweight, sort of armored, sort of flexible hang glider thing, which he can morph into wings. And it would have that sort of leathery wing type of feel to it, which a lot of people I know have been a bit upset with, but this is Batman. He would always have this type of look. I love the fact on the painting right here, he has a little bit of stubble. As you can see, there's a bit of gray, which indicates he has facial hair. It is awesome. Now let's go to the accessories. Alright, here are the extras and attachments for the Batman and Superman figures. This is a stand for both Batman and Superman to stand on, and right here are Batman's batarangs. Now, if you'll notice right here, these things are bent, which I'm really concerned with. Why are they bent? I think it was like a packaging thing, where they were just off the assembly line and they were hot and fresh, so they just put it onto the plastic side and they sort of bent over time. You can easily fix this with a blow dryer, so there's nothing really to worry about. As you can tell, I really love the design of the bat symbol covering the sort of the Superman emblem, or the symbol for hope, or the symbol of Jor-El, or whatever you want to call it. It's still awesome. It really is reminiscent of the world's finest comic book series and the world's finest animated film. Don't forget that. Hashtag Kevin Conroy for the win. Yeah, the batarangs are really cool. I like the silver tips to them. It really brings out the sort of lightweight batarang thing that he will throw at bad guys or brand them with. If you've seen the trailer and you go, dang, Batman's really not holding back as much as he used to. This is so awesome. Anyway, I really like this. Now, let's see how they look with this on. Alright, here they are on their stand. My goodness, they look awesome. As you can tell, Clark's ready to beat Bruce's butt, and Bruce is about to tell him, do you bleed? And this is going to be so awesome. Like, he's got the batarang in hand, the fist match, everything. It's all too good to be true, and I hope the movie lives up to the hype, because that trailer sold me, man. It sold me. Well, that's all I got to say about this. Remember to peace out and subscribe, and remember, the Batman and Superman movie is coming out this 2016, so please, please go see the movie. It's going to be so awesome. Peace.